Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you along to a clinic that is very different than any type of clinic I've ever seen advertised. Rather than teaching you how to ride properly, this clinic specializes in teaching you how to fall properly. It's common knowledge that whenever you mount a horse, there is a possibility that you could fall. It's just the risk we take as riders. The statistics say that a risk of having a very serious injury from a fall is 1 in every 55 falls. But then if we talk about rotational falls, which has its own category, it's 1 in every 5 will result in a serious injury. If you're not familiar with what a rotational fall is, it's when the horse falls forward and does a somersault before it lands on its back. So with all the wild Mustangs on the property, and just because I wanted to learn how to ride and fall safely, I took a clinic with Kelly and Danny Warrington called Land Safe. Land Safe is all about how to fall and land safely. Because the reality is, if you're going to ride, you're gonna fall. Land Safe is a comprehensive training program that teaches riders a better way to navigate a fall. Using the skills that you learn at a Land Safe clinic in many cases can reduce chances of injury, and it can also prevent a fall altogether. When you get there, it looks more like a gymnastics clinic than an equestrian clinic. Then you see this horse, and you're like, wait, what? We're going to be intentionally falling off that thing, and fall off that thing we did. Like, a lot.
And here we have Kazi, of course, ready to be ridden in our new saddle and our new bridle. Look at this new bit that I got on sale. You don't even need a bridle for the rest of it.
We spent the first portion of the day on the ground, learning how to hold our frame and perform different types of rolls. It was very cold the first day of the clinic, like really cold, so that's why we're all bundled up with gloves and 2 pairs of socks.
Got that hair flip?
Our instructors were Kelly and Danny Warrington. Kelly was a very accomplished gymnast who was nationally ranked for over 10 years. Danny is a former leading steeplechase jockey that turned international advanced 3-day eventer. His first wife was U.S. eventing rider Amanda Warrington, who passed away after a horrible fall on the cross-country course at the Fair Hill Horse Trials in Maryland. Danny has been passionate about rider safety ever since. Danny and Kelly make the perfect team as they take you through every scenario of what could go wrong. Rearing, bolting, emergency dismounts, bucking, etc. Danny was quite a character. He was very funny, but also very stern and this is how you do it. Listen to me or I'll smack you with my pool noodle. No, he was carrying that pool noodle around. If you did not cover your head and hold yourself in the correct position, he would smack you in the face with it. And it was just kind of a little added incentive for us to do it properly. But anyways, he was kind of a hoot. Once we had gone through the floor portion, we headed to the simulator. This is where you test out your new skills. At first, it feels really daunting sitting up there, but they walk you through step by step how to fall off properly. If it hadn't been for the floor portion, I don't think I could have done this part. But by this time in the day, a lot of what we had just learned kind of became muscle memory, or at least it felt like it did. This was my favorite part of the clinic by far. This was a 2-day clinic, but unfortunately after day 1, my neck seized up and I couldn't participate in day 2. I had had a whiplash injury years ago when I was on a dance team, and my neck has been tender ever since. So all this tucking was a lot for it. I still went and watched, but I didn't get to participate and I didn't film. Anyways, the reason I bring that up is that on day 2, they do a lot more on the simulator. So I was really bummed that I couldn't participate. The reason I made this video is because I highly recommend this clinic. And no, I am not sponsored or affiliated or anything. They don't even know who I am. Hopefully it's okay that I made this video. The reason that I made it is because I wanted to encourage you all. If there is a Land Safe clinic in your area, go to it or travel to it. Personally, I'm going to make it a priority every year to do it. They have 3 levels. I will have to redo level 1 because I wasn't able to finish it. But I think it's got to be one of the most important things. We spend so much time learning how to ride. Well, most equestrians spend a lot of time learning how to ride, but not how to fall, and it might just be the missing piece in all of this. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm also curious how many times you guys have fallen off, and if anybody has had any serious injuries or has experienced a rotational fall. If you don't want to share, that's totally fine. I am just really curious to hear. And if anybody has ever been to one of these clinics before, I would love to hear your experience as well, so just leave those in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video or you thought that it was helpful. If you did, make sure you like it and make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss another one. All right, I will see you all in the next video.